Hey, yo, what's decent? Yo, check this out. I finally found a party that I think would work well against both time stalling and in general. So I have a Gothitelle, as you guys know. This is not the time stalling one. This is an offensive one. With Hidden Power Fire, Side Shock, I believe Energy Bolt, and either Shadow Ball or Thunderbolt. I can't remember until I see it. Then I have the Heatran. I have like sort of a semi-defensive Heatran with Roar. Then I have Greninja, Breloom. Breloom is actually faster than Gothitelle, so Jolly Breloom would always put Gothitelle to sleep. Then you have the Landorus with the U-turn and the Vault turning thing going on here. So let's see how this plays out. I'm at 1830, as you guys probably would know from the last video, I believe. I was at 18, like 19 or something like that. So hopefully I'll find a good opponent and I'll be able to test this. Hopefully I actually find somebody who runs the time stalling thing. I could probably test this out against that specifically. So oh man, this is gonna be pretty awesome here. I spent like all night thinking about this and I was like, you know, I have to come up with something. I mean, even though time stalling is a strategy within itself, it still is a strategy. It still is, in a sense, a win condition. Like, you don't have to knock out all of the opponent's Pokemon. Alright, so we found somebody moderate, but a good chance to actually test out our party here. So he's got, let me write this down a little bit. He's got Togekiss. Only problem with this party is that I won't get a shot to... to heal my wound or any status that's inflicted onto me, like from Togekiss and or Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to be quite interesting. I hope that he brings that in on my Greninja because I do have Hidden Power Fire, and thanks to me having a power save, I actually made it shiny just to give off that ideal that how can you have a shiny Greninja with Hidden Power Fire sort of aspect thing going on there. So I'm going to lead off with Breloom, I think. Because I strongly think that he's going to lead off with... Actually, I want to say either Breloom or Landorus. I'm not exactly sure if he wants to lead out with his Tyranitar. I'm so certain that he's going to lead out with Tyranitar. So I'm going to do that. Alright. If he brings in Togekiss, I do have the, what's it called? The Rotom. The thing about it is that he has Jolteon, so I'm not necessarily free to Volt Switch and stuff until that is gone. It's going to be quite the interesting battle, depending on how he plays. So Breloom starts off. We'll lead off with Infuriating. That is terrible. Infuriating can U-turn too. So I'm gonna switch into my Rotom. I have to. Oh man, that blows. Is he gonna U-turn? Ah, CC, close combat. Alright, so I gotta be careful. I can't be using my Rotom like this, like all haphazardly like this. Rotom is gonna be very important here. Let me see. Infuriate might give me trouble. Might really give me trouble. He's got a U-turning thing of his own, actually. So I'm gonna go straight for Hydro, just in case the thing comes in, just in case his Jolteon comes in. So I can Hydro that. And then afterwards, if his if his Ferrothorn comes in, I could bring in my my Gothitelle. I can Volt Switch into alright. So I'm gonna Volt Switch into my Gothitelle. And Gothitelle should have Hidden Power Fire on deck. So I had a feeling that his Ferrothorn was going to come into play, but I just didn't want to be, you know, blatantly obvious with it. So I'm going to Volt Switch out, get some extra damage on. Might try to go for straight for the power whip actually, so doesn't matter, he can't escape. What that also means is that I'll be able to freely put anything else on this party to sleep. He's gonna set up rocks. That's alright. Rocks ensures that his Infernape's close combat would finish off my Rotom. So I'm gonna go for the hidden power. He's probably gonna set up a layer of spikes or something. Oh, Elite Seed. Not like that matters anyway. So Ferrothorn's gone. Alright, so he might bring an Infernape and go straight out into Tyranitar. If he does that for the U-turn, if he brings in Infernape, I'm just gonna go for the Energy Ball. I do want to get off damage on the Tyranitar. Oh, he straight up brought in Tyranitar. Alright. So I have options. I could bring in Breloom, I could bring in Landorus. It might be predicted that he brings in Landorus. And his Infernape is physical. So you know what? I'm actually going to stay in and go for the Energy Ball. Just in case he wants to try to go for Ice Beam, predicting the Landorus to come in. So I'm going to go straight for the Energy Ball once and see what happens. He went for Stone Edge. Alright. Whoa. That did a lot. You know what? So I'll just stay in. There's no point. As a matter of fact, no. I'm going to save Gothitelle for Gastrodon. Now that I think about it. Since I have the Energy Ball. So I'll switch out. And I'll go into Landorus. Crunch. Alright. Wow. So he might bring in Togekiss, right? So let's see. If he brings in Togekiss, that's perfect. If he brings in Togekiss, I could straight up go for... So I'm a U-turn now. Brings in Togekiss, I could go straight to Heatran. Oh, he doesn't switch. Oh man, this clown doesn't switch. Okay, alright. So... I think Breloom. I want to say Breloom. Yeah, okay, definitely Breloom. Alright, fine, whatever. Breloom to resist the Stone Edge, and I could just like go for the Mach Punch or whatever and finish it off. Crap, man. He stayed in. I so wish I could. Okay, I was about to say. I was about to go for the Rock Tomb. Now, I don't know if his Togekiss will be faster than mine. I don't know why my screen keeps doing that. The whole physics thing. So if his Togekiss is... I mean, what I can actually do is I can go out into my Rotom. I knew Togekiss is coming into play. I can go out into Rotom. Or Heatran, actually. Go out to Heatran. Let's see. Rotom or Heatran? Alright, so check it. I'm going out to Heatran. Or not. Okay, Rotom has less HP, so I'm gonna go out into Rotom so that I don't get unnecessary damage on my Heatran, just in case he happens to go for Aura Sphere. I don't know what he's gonna do. But I know that Air Slash won't be able to finish off the Rotom. And I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp just in case he happens to, or rather go for the Light Screen, really. I'm gonna Light Screen it. There's a chance that he actually might switch. He might not realize that I'm the bald one if he was not paying attention. I'm the bald set that he actually outspeeds. He switches! So I get it for free, little freaking... Oh, that's awesome, dude! Oh, man, you are amazing. 1 in a million. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'll just go for the Will-O-Wisp and then trap it. With the, since I can't switch back in my Rotom, I'll just trap the Gastrodon with the thing. Yeah. So he goes for Toxic, and I think that should be able to finish off my Rotom. Oh, not quite. Alright. I'm just gonna go out into... Yeah, Storm Drain, right? So I'm just gonna Hydro anyway. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump anyway. Just in case he brings in either Jolteon or Infernape, predicting me to go for another... He doesn't do that, Storm Drain increases, and that's fine. So, that actually might play as a noob move in a sense, which is fine, because I do have the Gothitelle, which has the Energy Ball, so he can't like necessarily escape from me. Energy Ball is meant for things like Gastrodon, Rotom, which I do encounter a lot, and stuff, so Gothitelle should be able to finish it off there. Alright, so Energy Ball, and that should be able to finish off the Gastrodon. Alright, so Gastrodon's out of the way. We have 2 fast Pokemon that we have to worry about, which is Jolteon and Infernape, especially Infernape. Not necessarily too well. Let me see something. Landorus is at a considerable amount of HP. And Greninja. So he might just straight up U-turn, which is fine, because that means I get switch initiative. I'll just Side Shock for the hell of it. Oh, Mach Punch. Alright. Oh, he wanted to stay in. And my Light Screen wore off early. Which means now Greninja can come in. Right? Oh yeah, that's right. He has Mach Punch. I wasn't even thinking. Psych! I got Water Shuriken. So that gives me an incentive to stay in. I hope he thinks that, you know, I mean, I wish I got an earlier shot to show that I was, in a sense, special. I'm just special with Water Shuriken, actually. So, boom. Once more. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, 5 hits. That is not bad. So my punch is not going to inflict super effective damage. Nor is it going to kill me. Did he DC? I think he DC'd. I think he disconnected. Yes, he did! He disconnected and he was tight. Who runs Water Shuriken on a special Greninja? I do. I do. It's for Talonflames and other stuff, man. So that was good. Oh my god. That was funny. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace. What you doing?